Oh yeah. So good morning, Nick Recycled fans and followers. I've got to tell you this. This is mind blowing. So, it's okay. So 3 years ago, I think it was, my church did a photo directory, and I took the pictures for it. And so, yeah, we made a photo directory of my church, all the members and everything like that, all their pictures, their addresses, their phone numbers, yada yada yada. So I did that 3 years ago, I think. Well, this year, I decided to do it again, and I was just gonna do it all March, because I just got back from Panama, February. So March, I was like, well, I'll just spend time doing that. So I went, and the lights, they cost me about, I think I picked them up for $700 for 2 lights, soft boxes and everything like that. Yeah, they're interfit lights. I really like them. They're really nice. They're photo lights that flash, but they're battery powered, so you can take them out in the wilderness and use them wherever. So I was super excited. So I bought them 3 years ago or whatever. Well, this year I did it again, and I was like, well, I think I'd like one more light. So I bought a third light for the shoot. And okay, yeah. So I did it. The lights came in, and they just weren't syncing correctly. They weren't working totally right, and I was just like, oh, bummer. And so, but then I found out that I had to do an update. I was like, sweet, I could do an update. So I did this update, and 2 of my lights broke. Like, they stopped working. Like I would turn them on, they would flash and turn off. And I was like, oh, this is not cool. And so, but it kept doing that, and I was like, oh. And the thing is, this was Friday, and I was gonna start the shoot. I think maybe this was Saturday night, and I was gonna start the shoot Sunday. I think that was it. And so I was like, I have no lights. I can't. So I used the church. The church had a couple lights that I used, and they were pretty sweet. But I was very disgruntled, very, oh man, because I just bought these 2 lights, because the 2 older lights, they're all the three of the same lights. They're Badger, they're interfit honey badgers. I think, yeah, they're really sweet lights. I love them a lot, because you can go out in the boonies and use them. Pretty epic. But so they stopped working, and I was like, what's going on? And I called interfit, and that was a hassle, but it was my fault, because I just, yeah. So I figured it out, and I got the lights into them, and they're like, but it's gonna be about a month, because they're so busy. And I was like, oh, I need them yesterday. But oh well. So I went with what I had. So the church lent me some lights. They have video lights, and so I used those lights, and I did the shoot. And so I've been waiting for confirmation about my lights and everything, and I never got it. And so finally I called them yesterday, and they're like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you're this person, right? Gotcha, cool. And so they sent me up, and then they found out that I was disabled, because I am a cripple. To an extent. I walk in a walker or a cane. Right now I'm walking a walker because my sciatica nerve was pinched last year, and it gives me fit. It is very painful. Anyway, so I called in, and I called in yesterday, and I didn't have my credit card ready, and he's like, hey, I gotta go, call in tomorrow. So I called in today, and we got it all figured out, and he's like, wait a second, you're disabled, right? And because my email address is the cripple. It was the wakeboarder before my wreck, because I was big into wakeboarding. But after the wreck, I was like, I'm a cripple now, so why not just embrace the term? So it was the cripple, and so I told him that, and he's like, are you disabled? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, we're gonna give you a discount. And I was like, just because I'm a disabled? Wow, that's awesome. Wow, thank you. And so then I called in today, got it all figured out. He gave me the lights. He's doing the lights for free. Wow, that was totally not expected. It was totally wild. So first off, I really love the interfit lights, the honey badgers, and on top of that, their customer service, the whole business is pretty amazing. It's very amazing. I am very happy with them. So there's that. They have, I need to call them and tell them that their numbers online are not exactly, they don't all work exactly the right way. So maybe I'll call and tell them, have them fix that or whatever. But other than that, yeah, I really love the interfit lights. If you're gonna go photography lights, pick them up. The batteries last like 4 to 6 hours pretty easily, and maybe that's just because I don't use them straight. But yeah, no, they're really good lights. Highly suggest, if you're into photography, get those lights. They're very useful, very nice. So that was my wild story for today. Thank you for listening in, and peace out.